In today's video, I'm gonna be diving right into beginner trout basics.
There we go. There we go, there's another one. Now let's see if we can keep this one pinned, please. That'd be great.
What is up, ladies, gentlemen, and fishermen of YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the Get Outdoors YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be diving right into beginner trout basics. It's actually open season right now for trout here in New York and Pennsylvania, and I know all across the East Coast and everything, everybody's getting into trout fishing. So I figured I would give a beginner's guide on my top 3 ways that I like to target trout, how I like to catch them, and what type of presentations I use in order to get those triggered strikes. So let's get into this video. This video is also a tribute to my grandfather. My grandfather passed away about a year ago on this exact date, which is April 2nd, 2023. God bless his soul. He was one of the best trout fishermen I've ever known in my entire life. So prayers out to him. I hope I'm making you proud, Pop. But yeah, he used to show me the ropes and everything, so I'm going to show you a couple of his little tricks that he used to put up his sleeve for me. And if you guys do enjoy videos like this, make sure to smash that like button. That lets me know you like seeing trout fishing content. Also, comment down below your favorite trout lure to use, and then also make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn the post bell notifications on. So without further ado, let's get into this, guys, and I'm going to show you the top 3 ways to catch trout. Alright, so starting off at number 1, we have the Berkley power bait right here. So basically what Berkley power bait is it's a flotation device that goes on your hooks and stuff like that, where it can go right up into the water column and trigger that strike. So what I like to do is I will show you guys a little in a second right now what I like to do with this. These ones come in orange, green, they come with speckled flakes in them, white, orange, purple, blue, and they also have garlic scented ones as well. So they have many different colors, including Fire Tiger, which is basically a rainbow pattern. So I like to use Fire Tiger a lot because that's how I get my triggered strikes. I also like to use the orange and green in certain situations. Depends on the clarity of the water. But normally what I will like to do, I like to rig this up with about a 14 to 16 3-time or 2-time treble hook. I like to take the power bait and roll it into a ball, and then I will stick it on the treble hook so that it stays there until it's firm. And then I will also take a split shot, or 2 split shots depending on how far I want to cast it out. I will mark it about 8 to 10 inches from the hook itself, and when that drops down in that water column, the flotation device will actually be up in that water column area that will trigger a strike. So basically the weight's gonna fall all the way down to the bottom, and then the flotation device, the power bait, is gonna go right back up into the water column where you're gonna trigger that strike. So that is the first one. I'm gonna show you guys basically how I rig this up and also how I catch fish on this technique.
Alrighty guys, so here we go. We're gonna go and get on some trout here for you guys. So let's get this done. Alrighty guys, so we're at the spot. We have a little tiny hook and some split shots, so we're gonna see if we can get this done. I'll put on my power bait. We're gonna get on some here, I have a feeling. Alright. So really basic trout 101. You're gonna take this, you're gonna roll it up into a ball, just like this, just so it's like a ball, and then you're gonna stick it right on the hook. Pretty easy stuff, just like this. Then you're gonna cast it out, and then you're gonna wait, and they should take it. Just gonna sit and wait it out. That's basically what you're gonna do, and you're just gonna wait until you feel a thump, and then set the hook. Pretty simple, easy finesse tactic. Here we go. So basically what happens is the weight goes down there, and then the flotation device just sits up, and then that's when they grab it. Goes right into their strike zone. gonna throw them on the bank for you. Best thing is get them by the gill so that they don't slime through, because they'll slip off. There we go. There we go. That one's a decent one. Come on, you. Yeah, they're off this steep bank over here. Yep. And that's how you get it done on power bait. Just cast it out there and look at that, guys. Right in the gullet. 16, double split shot. That's a method.
All right, so we got our first fish on the bank. Now, the second lure that I like to use, and this is more of my go-to, is an inline spinner. So the power bait normally triggers your rainbow strikes. These inline spinners right here, if you guys can see that right here, these inline spinners will actually trigger big brown bites. So basically when it's in the water column, you can kind of see that it has a little bit of a spinner to it. It's almost like a spinner bait for bass fishing. But you can literally just cast this out and retrieve it, and this little thing will go like that as I'm flicking it. It'll kind of do a cylinder roll, and that will cause the fish to go up and trigger and strike that bait because it looks like it's a little flash or even like a little minnow. So I like to use these in like a 1/16 ounce or a 1/32 ounce for short. And I like to throw this on a 6 foot or 6'6" ultralight setup rod with about 2 to 4 pound test. That is normally how I will rig this up. You don't have to cast it out with weights. You can, but it will get it deeper into the water column. You can trigger strikes in that area. It just depends on where they are in the water column. Once you find those fish out, you'll be able to get on them really quick. But this is the second bait that I like to use, and I'm going to show you guys how I catch fish on this as well, and then we'll get into the third and final bait.
All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you how to teach you guys how to catch one on a rooster tail. Just going to cast this out, pretty simple, and you just reel it in. Pretty easy cast and retrieval, and normally they'll hit it on the fall when you guys are bringing it back. Pretty easily, simple retrieve. There we go. Got his ass. Finally. Oh. All right. Well, that's one. And it just came right out. Perfect. Perfect. Always make sure you wet your hands before you touch a trout, kids. You don't want to remove the slime. Not bad, nice 12. That's a nice healthy one right there, guys. So that is how you catch them on an inline spinner.
All right, so we got our second fish on the bank. The third bait that I'm going to be using and I'm going to be throwing to catch big trout, or even just regular beginner basic for trout, is another cast and retrieve method. This is the Acme Tackle CastMaster. Basically what I like to do with this is a little tiny spoon, if you guys can see that right there. This little tiny spoon does a lot of erratic actions in the water, and it's actually a spoon, so when it goes like this, it looks like a darting bait fish, and that's what their trout are gonna be triggered to bite. So I'm gonna show you guys how I also rig this up. You can, like I said, you can also throw a weight on this as well, but I will show you guys how I catch fish on this as well.
Method number 3, Acme CastMaster. Let's see if we can get it. All right. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. There we go. There's another one. Now let's see if we can keep this one pinned, please. That'd be great. This one's really tiny. Jesus. That's been a while. Little tiny baby guy. Release him back. 4 inches maybe. See ya. There we go. That's a better one. It might be. Yeah, small, but it's fish nonetheless. Small, but it's a fish nonetheless. Not a bad one. See you later. Bye. I need bigger. Now that one should be better, because that one jumped out. Yeah, that one's a better one. There we go. That's a better one. Oh, all right. Well, the CastMaster's getting it done. All right. Let's go.
And that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a like. Make sure to comment down below what method stood out to you in this video from the 3 that I showed you. And also make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn the post bell notifications on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all on the next fishing adventure. Go get 'em.